Hello and welcome back to Sacred Stone 0% Growths. This is chapter 19, and it is another defeat boss map like chapter 17. You can't see him because of the fog, but the boss Riev is located right here. So this is a chapter that I expected to be very challenging, and in my test runs of it, I've actually been surprised with how easy it is. It's not to say that it's crazy easy, but it's easier than I thought it would be, and isn't really on par with chapters 15 and 16 from what I can tell. So a lot of that is thanks to the warp staff and the new rescue staff that I got. I think it was last chapter. That Saleh can use quite effectively. So there's a bunch of treasure chests on this map. There's these three over here, and then there's these three over here. The treasure they contain, however, is mostly not that relevant. So over here there is a Fortify, 5,000 gold, and I have a ton of money right now, and a Bolting Tome, which I would like. And then I wouldn't mind the Fortify. And then over here we've got the Rune Sword, the Speedwing, and the Fenrir. So I would definitely like a Speedwing. Fenrir is whatever. Rune Sword, also pretty good. So my plan is, because my goal is to basically get to Blitz Riev and try to take him out within 3 turns. Much like I did with Leon in chapter 18, or 17. Yeah, 17. So my plan is Mulder is here with the warp staff, and he's going to throw Ranak across this wall. Then Saleh is going to come over, rescue him across this wall, and then Mulder can come down and warp somebody over to help deal with Riev. I could believe this is all doable within 2 turns, but there's enough like tough enemies that kind of come into this area that it's a little bit. I think it's going to be a little bit dicey to get somebody, because like the problem is that Gerik doesn't quite one-round him with the Garm, and let's see, where's Gerik? There's Gerik. Yeah, so he's got 39 attack, and does, I want to say like 23 per hit, so he does like 46, but Riev has like 51 HP. So we need a little bit more damage, which is going to come courtesy of Seth, but Seth would also not one-round Riev, and I don't think there's anybody else who, could really match their damage up. But anyway, so we need to get 2 people over there. And to be able to do that, we can't just warp somebody like across, like from here to here, even putting aside the fact that Mulder's warp range is pretty poor. So, yeah, we need to get 2 people over there, and that takes 3 turns from what I can tell. So that's the plan. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so first thing I do is have Seth come down here, javelin this guy. Blink. And then we're going to follow up with Gerik, finishing him off with the Sword Reaver. Blink. And then, actually, we might as well do this one, thinking about it. Have Archer light this up. You get a lot of deployment slots in this chapter. Although I'm not actually using all of them. You can deploy 4 people over here, but they don't really do anything. Like, there's nothing you can do from over here. You have to, like, come around here, and by the time you're there, like, the chapter's over. So we're not doing that. But I'll go ahead and do this. Warp. Ranak across. And that provides a little bit of vision as well. Ranak is going to open this chest, I believe it is. Yeah, no, not that chest. This chest, which has the Rune Sword. Next turn, he'll open this chest, and then he actually has a one-use torch, so we can use that to light up the bottom area on turn 3, which is pretty nice. Alright, so now I'm going to have Tethys come down and dance for Seth. And Seth is going to come over here, trade. So we got, obviously, these 2 druids. We want to counterattack. Actually, I say that, but come to think of it, although I haven't played it this way before, the druids are just as likely to attack these guys. I think what I'm actually going to do is trade Gerik the Garm, so he can really put a hurting on those generals. And sure, why not use the Vidofnir? And if the druids go for me, that's not such a big deal. They're pretty easy to take out in general. Alright, so now we're going to want to summon to distract this guy and these guys from attacking Tethys. These guys will also serve as distractions, as I mentioned. In fact, yeah, she does have more resistance, so they should. Well, although Lunatomes don't care, actually. So I don't know if the AI takes that into account or not, to be honest. But in any case, we're gonna move these 2 forward. We're gonna rescue drop with them. First, let's go ahead and do this business. Get Molder down here. So now we've only got 1 use left on the Warp Staff, so we are going to want to Hammer that. Arthur, sorry, is carrying the Hammer Staff, so should be a thing we can do. Cormag is just going to come over around this way. And then we're going to rescue Joshua with Erica. Drop him off. Rescue Innis with Cyrene. And drop him off. And that's the turn. And now Rip Phantom. If there are some enemies that rush you from the north, they don't really matter. Nice! That guy's got a Brave Lance, so that's actually quite nice. In fact, maybe I can toss something. Yeah, like I won't need this Killing Edge. I won't really need either of these things, but let's toss this Killing Edge. Nice. Vidofnir putting in work. Oh, they are going for Tethys. They're very unlikely to hit her, though. Yeah. Tethys is actually quite dodgy, and Lunatome has terrible accuracy. These green units are incredibly bad. They like barely do any damage. They get killed by pretty much everything. They're useful as a distraction and not a whole lot else. Good job you survived against a Myrmidon. I'm like, look at that. Oh my gosh. But it doesn't matter. Okay. So we want to get Seth and Gerik set up to rush down Riev next turn. It's basically the goal for this turn. So, and we also want to get Molder and Saleh down here and set up for the warp. We can also go ahead and pick up that Speedwing. Yay. Okay, so the rear guys we can take out with other people, so don't need to worry about that. We can have Gerik go into the Sword Reaver. again, let's see, this guy is the guy with yeah, there's a guy with the Brave Sword. Like I said, Riev is standing right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's where we would need to be for Gerik to be in range. So we don't necessarily need to engage these guys. We just need to get into position. Sword Reaver on Gerik. Gerik has also got the Hoplon Guard because he's going to be the one to go in first against Riev. And I'm going to make sure we don't get cut off. So we'll have Seth. Actually, no, you can't take an attack on that guy anyway. So Seth, I don't think there's any reason to use the Brave Lance here. Alright, so now, yeah, we want to take out these 3 guys. I want to get Joshua some experience, so I'm going to try to do it with him if possible. Or not experience, weapon rank. That's the term. 70. Yeah, this is pretty poor hit rate-wise. Let's just give him the easy kills. And I just need to make sure that Tethys is not... in range of that Swordmaster. Silver Sword it is. Actually, I should have put her in a slightly different position, but that's okay. I can rescue drop her very easily if I need to. Alright, I don't think it's going to be nearly enough. I don't know if I'm actually going to get to S rank with him this playthrough, but we'll see. Alright, so I don't think it really matters who else goes in. Although, actually... Well, we can put Dusel in range, like, that's fine. And so actually, in that respect, we can get Tethys further forward, and the Killer Lance. We do want to kill this guy to get the Brave Sword. It's just not imperative that we do it during this enemy phase. Not that we probably could anyway. So yeah, we can get Tethys as far forward as there. Go ahead and set that up. Just make sure that we got the right spot picked out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm having real trouble keeping track of this apparently, so I want to drop her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want to drop her here or here. Means I want Erica there. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and have Sale torch for some staff experience. Let's see where we are here. No reason to put him in range. Actually, it looks like we won't need the torch from Renak. Not that that's a problem. Alright, so Archer needs to get up this way, but we'll definitely have him torch again as well because we can get staff experience out of it. And he just got to B, so now he can use the physic, which he doesn't have with him, but he can use it. Alright, so we can put Molder here. He doesn't need to do anything with his staff. We can hammer in the warp in a second. Do I want to put Cormag up here? 15 speed, 18 speed, 16 speed, 17 speed. So these guys double him, but actually, do they double him? That guy does not. Ah. This guy does. Does 20. Oops. He doesn't do that much damage. I think that's fine. The only problem with it is potentially that this guy, if it might make it harder to get to this guy, but if I can reduce the damage coming in on Gerik and Seth, that's probably a good idea. So I will do that. And actually, if I was going to do that, I could have brought everybody forward a little more. But yeah, I haven't. If it's not obvious, I haven't made a ton of runs of this chapter because the strategy that I developed seemed like pretty clearly like it was working like close enough within relatively few attempts. So I'll go ahead and stick the Phantom in the middle there. Mr. Bravelands kills the Phantom, which isn't really ideal, but oh well. We need crits, Cormac. Crits, I tell you. Or green units. It just happened over there. What was that noise? Was that like a guy with a rune sword? That's what it sounded like. I'm not aware that there is anybody with a rune sword on this map. I mean, there is a rune sword in that chest, but... Huh. Fascinating. So... I assume this is not going to be a favorable engagement. Joshua kill this guy. If not, we'll just have him take this guy out, probably. Alright, so we might as well do this. I don't think Garrett has a crit rate against him. Oh, 1%. Okay. So we'll need I guess if it wasn't obvious, the situation is pretty similar to Chapter 17 in that what we potentially now need the Warp Staff for is warping Tethys over there if we miss. We did not miss, so we're good to go here. Just to double check how we do. Seth actually doesn't double? I thought he did. Scott, let's see, 15. I guess not. Okay, well, I don't think he's got anything that's got a higher hit rate than that. So we might well need that warp. So I will not use Tethys here. But now, yeah, so the first goal is to kill this guy, which is going to be pretty difficult, but we can potentially use Sale to help that. It's pretty good at killing stuff. And maybe Dusel, oof, just short. Maybe Innis. That is highest hit rate. Iron Bow not good enough. Alright, there's the Brave Sword. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and have Joshua kill this guy. Wow! Alright, how does Cyrene do here? I mean, she might kill him. Ugh, I guess he doesn't have to land a hit. Alright, sorry, land a kill in order to get a staff experience. Oh, wait, I need to hammer in the stupid warp staff. Okay, maybe never mind. Alright, there's that. Let's see, can Tana attack safely? I mean, yeah. Does she kill on a crit? Just barely. I'll bet Erica can't attack safely. Oh, Dusel? So I got him. This is the problem with having all these killer weapons, I guess. Alright, let's just attack with the killing edge and see what happens. It's only 34% chance to kill. Alright. Sure. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I particularly care about doing here. Like, Tana would like weapon rank, but I don't know that any of these enemies are safe for her to engage. I mean, she can get weapon rank this way, I suppose. That's actually safe. Both of these are safe. Those crits can't kill. That's not safe. Alright, yeah, we'll attack one of these Myrmidons, mostly because of her hit rate. And I think Cormag's already at A. Yeah, he's already at A. So we just got these people left. So all we need to do is see whether or not Seth can kill on the first try. There is, of course, a slight chance of him missing and then getting crit, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if Cormag was one space further forward, and this guy was out of the way, he could have flown up, you know, traded for the Hoplon guard, and then Seth could trade that, but that's okay. He hit him. Alright, we got an Aura Tome, which, is that even relevant to me? I don't... How much better is this than the Divine? I think it has the same hit, weighs more, has more might and crit, probably. So yeah, 3 turns, not too bad. Ooh, we got another Light Tome, and that. Interesting. I think that, yeah, this is the Lagdo runes. I don't actually know what that is, other than just a way to get back to here. Okay, so I just want to check. Wait, there's an armor. Oh, there. Ah! Oh, there's my Reaver and Silver weapons. Cool. Alright, so I can do some major shopping here. I actually completely neglected to mention, there was a secret shop on that chapter, but all it sells is barrier staves, physics staves, and promotion items. I don't need promotion items, so let's see what this thing has. It doesn't have physics, so that's the one thing that I kind of missed out on. Well, in the barrier, but I've still got 4 charges of the barrier plus a pure water, and I've got 2 unused physics staves, so I'm not really worried about it. I also want to check out what these actually do. Sacred Light Tome. It's pretty good. I don't think anyone can use it. Sacred Twin Staff. I don't actually know what that does. Incredibly enough. Is Mulder at S staves yet? He is, so he could actually use that. So whatever it does, I assume it's like a full heal or something. Like a heal everyone, basically like the Ashera staff or something, but I don't actually know. Never used it before, or if I did, it was too long ago and I don't remember. guess I'll look into that for next time. But till then, hope you enjoyed the episode. Surprisingly easy chapter, as I said, and we're almost there. Next chapter is chapter 20, then we got 21, and that's it. So just 2 chapters to go. I'll see you next time for that. Thanks for watching.